Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is supposed to be yesterday's video, but I didn't get around to finishing it. So let's pretend it is Thursday, not Friday. So I'm going to be using Madame Glam's Spring Petals. This is a beautiful pastel pink colour. Now this is going to be the base colour for our foil nails. So I'm going to apply, I was going to do two, but I thought one coat would be sufficient for this. So I'm putting this down because if I get any patches where the foil hasn't actually adhered, then having this colour underneath would kind of disguise those patches. But to be honest, there's going to be very few patches. So this is the foil. You can get so many amazing foils now. I'm using this florally one. I was kind of going for a Mother's Day feel. So this is the foil gel I'm using. It's from SBD London. I have used foil gels in the past, but they've been rubbish. This one is the best one that I've used so far. So what I'm doing is I'm just applying a nice even coat all over the nail. Make sure you don't get any patchy spots, otherwise obviously the foil isn't really going to stick. Pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So now we're going to have a super tacky layer that the foil is going to, like, honestly, I turned this upside down. You can obviously do it the other way around. I find it easier to turn it upside down so that I know exactly where I'm placing the nail on the foil. And I'm using my silicone tool and I'm just going to rub all over the nail to make sure that there are no patches that I've missed. And I want to make sure, yeah, and then I just like rip it off like a wax strip. And we've got a beautifully florally nail. I mean, it's so easy. I absolutely love foils at the moment. And a little heads up, keep an eye on the Nail Sugar website because there might be some gorgeous foils coming to Nail Sugar very soon. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I'm probably going to get told off for saying that, but I'm so excited. So look, even coat of foil gel, cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Lay your foil on. It's going to stick. And then just rub. You could do this with your finger, but I'm doing it with a silicone tool. Just rub all the way over the nail, just so that you just definitely don't want any like patchy spots. And then just peel it off, and it's like literally as simple as that. I love this so much. Ready? Whee! You can do it slowly or quickly, depends. There we go. Look, we've got another florally nail. Brilliant. Ooh. So the glitter I'm using here is called Antique Rose. This is from Nail Sugar, and I thought it would go quite nicely with this set. I like the Antique Rose colour. I think it's really nice. It's like a proper nice metallic-y rose goldy colour. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of Spring Petals, and then when I burnish glitter into a nail, into gel polish, I like to know that I've got a really tacky layer, and some gel polishes have more of a tacky layer than others. So I always put a layer of base coat on, cure it in the lamp, and then I know that I'm going to have a super tacky layer because base coat is usually super tacky. And then, so I've cured it for 30 seconds. Then I sprinkle the glitter on and I rub it down, like rub it down, like you just burnish it in. Sprinkle it on and rub it down. Yeah, so because it's now super long, I'm going to turn it around and do it the other way as well. And then when it's completely covered, I'm just going to clean off this brush a bit because it got a little bit like glitterified. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. And then I'm just going to use that brush again just to make sure that the glitter's all burnished in, and just to get off the sort of excess. And then I'm just going to, I use my finger to do this. Probably shouldn't do this, but hey ho. And then over the top of this, we're going to use Madame Glam's non-wipe top gel. So I'm going to put a nice generous layer of top coat on this. And then what I'm going to do is, because we've got glitter on it, I'm just going to hold it upside down for a few seconds before I pop it in the lamp to cure. That way the gel's going to settle, and when I take it out, you're going to have a nice smooth finish. If you don't get a nice smooth finish, you can just buff it, give it a bit of a buff, and then go over again with another coat. That's not a problem. This green that I'm using, I love this green. It's such a nice green. It's called, I think it was Dusty Pastel Green. A little bit of hair in there. I'm going to cure this in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go over with another coat. By the way, if you want to get 30% off any Madam Glam gel polishes, you can do so using my code NATMUG30. You can buy from Madam Glam even if you are not qualified. So if you're a home user, you can use Madam Glam polishes as well, or if you're learning or whatever. And these are really good quality gel polishes, and they are vegan, and they're cruelty free, and they're 9 free. They are one of my favoritist brands of gel polish to use. So yes, would thoroughly recommend those. So that was just a plain green nail. This one is we're gonna do actually something I haven't done for a long time. We're going to do a blooming rose on this. So I've gone in with 1 coat of green. Then you might need to put 2 coats on. I just went in with 1. Then I'm using Madam Glam's Art Gel, which is their blooming gel. So you're going to put a coat of this on. Don't put too much on, but you want to make sure the whole nail is covered. And, you know, you want a coat on there, but don't go mad, but don't skimp, you know, just like a nice coat. Then for this nail as well, I'm going to use Rich Mumbo. I haven't used this for a long time, actually. This is a really nice colour. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my palette along with Spring Petals. And then using the Spring Petals colour, I'm going to start to create my rose. So I'm putting a blob down, and then I'm spreading it out each side. I'm really rubbish at explaining things, but just see what I'm doing here. And as I create these petals with the gel polish, being that we've got the blooming gel that is uncured, that the pink gel polish is going to start to spread out and like literally just bloom. So we're getting a rose. All right, it's not the best one I've ever done, to be fair. Honestly, I'm not that great at these. I'm going to do another one at the bottom. Again, you know, doing this the same method. So obviously the longer you leave it, the more it's going to spread out. If you don't want it to spread out that much, do it really quick and it won't spread out that much. I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to use my Nail Sugar Natalie Mugridge detailer brush to use that Rich Mumbo to highlight the rose. Now I wish that I'd done the rose this Rich Mumbo colour, and then use the Spring Petals to highlight, because I feel like the areas where I'm putting this pink colour now would probably be lighter, and I'm making them darker, so I feel like I kind of got it backwards, but yeah, never mind. So can you see just where the petals starts? I'm just putting the pink colour on the inside, and I'm going to do that on both roses just to sort of highlight it, give it a little bit more detail. And then I will pop that in the lamp to cure for another 30 seconds. Then over the top of that, oh yes, I've still got the foils that I haven't top coated yet. I don't know why I've not top coated them yet, but we will do that in a second. So I'm going to go over with Madam Glam's non-wipe top gel, and again, because this has got lots of like lines on it, I'm going to hold the nail, helicopter, I'm going to hold the nail upside down just to give the nail that more of a smooth finish. And I'm going to top coat these foils because I didn't do that earlier. I don't know why actually. I think I'm only going to show you me doing one, but I do top coat them both because that's, you know, it's what you got to do. So this is what the set looks like. I'm going to give you I'll put them in some kind of order and then show you. I will just let you know, if you want to get 10% off nail sugar glitters, you can do so using my code NatMug10, all in caps. If you want to get 30% off Madam Glam, you can do so using my code NatMug30. If you did like this video, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Got it all in. Thanks everyone, and I will see you later with another video. Bye.